You may have heard the term decodable text. This refers to a text that reinforces the phonics skills or skills a reader is learning. So I have two decodable books that I use in my classroom, or these are just books from two different series that I use in my classroom. So this one right here is published by Scholastic, and in the corner you can see what skill is practiced in this story. In this case, the short A vowel. So let's take a look at the inside. So you'll see that we have very simple words that students can sound out. These are usually CVC words. CVC stands for consonant, vowel, consonant, and you'll see that all of these words have the short A vowel in them. Nice pictures. Students generally find these stories pretty entertaining, and they are short enough that they can keep students' attention fairly well. And then on this page you can see that you can read and review the words that you saw in the story. And then on this page there are just some simple comprehension questions and more words over here that your child can practice. So this is the other book that I have, and the publisher of this book is Heggerty, and we use other Heggerty resources in our classroom. On the back is where you'll find the skills that are reinforced in this book. So in this book we're looking at double consonants and consonant digraphs. So this one would be slightly more difficult than this book right here. So I'll give you a little peek of this book. Okay, so we have the double consonants right here. Okay, and also some short vowels. Okay, and then we have some digraphs. Such as right here, the CH is a digraph, the CK is a digraph. A digraph is two letters that make one sound, so you have the ch and k. So for example, if a student was getting hung up on this word right here, I would say, what does that CH sound like? They could say ch, k, s. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds in this word, ch, k, s. Okay, here's another digraph right here. In shed, we have the sh. Okay, so also at the end of this book, there are comprehension questions. We have a writing prompt, we have phonics activities. Okay, and then also words from the story. So red words are high frequency words, meaning they are the words most commonly used in text. And these words often follow decodable spelling patterns. So for example, we have the short A consonant, at. We have the consonant vowel followed by a digraph. We have the consonant H followed by an R-controlled vowel. In this case, it's ER that makes the sound. So if students know so that's two sounds, We have the double O, which they may say Luke, and we'll say, does that make sense? Is that a word? They will often correct it to look. The words that are often tricky for students, there, they, where, all can be tricky because they want to say al. Okay. From is often tricky. They tend to say for instead of from. So these are just words that we like to practice. Okay. So it's really important for readers to have access to a broad range of text. And as a teacher, when we ask that your child read for 15 to 20 minutes a day, ideally you are reading with them. They need to hear what fluent reading sounds like. However, it's equally important for striving readers to feel successful in what they are reading, and these books can make them feel successful. So when I am in the classroom and I'm working with readers in a small group or one-to-one, we primarily use decodable text. And we don't just read it once, we read it multiple times. And students will usually say to me, well, I've already read that one. And we really want to get them in the habit of knowing that they can read a book more than once. And it really is expected that they will read the book more than once. So these books aren't reserved specifically for teachers. You can buy sets like this from the Scholastic website and the Heggerty websites. I know that they have the Scholastic books on Amazon, so you could look there, and they're not terribly expensive. I bought these myself as a teacher to use in my classroom, so I can't buy books that are too expensive. So these are in a good price range, I think. So you can also Google Decodable Text for a list of website and other resources. But you should really also reach out to your child's teacher and inquire about the skills that they are working on and the resources that would be most appropriate for them. For example, even though I teach second grade, the majority of my students are not yet reading at a second grade level. So these books, especially this one right here, would be more suited for like late kindergarten, early first grade. But you've got to meet readers at the level they are at and not necessarily their grade level. So please do let me know what questions you have about decodable texts. Thank you.